Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Now let's see how to solve this quadratic equation offhand and without using calculator. Now you can actually solve this without wasting time or in just few seconds. So stick with me while we solve this one. So how do we solve this particular question? Let's start with the first one. So let's start with the first one. Cut it this way. Now starting with the first question. X squared plus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0. Now looking at this, I'm going to get the answer in just few seconds. So I'm going to say my x will either be equals to a number or my x will be equals to another number. According to quadratic equation, for those of you that are seeing quadratic equation for the first time, you are likely to get two answers because you can see that the x is raised to the power of what? 2. So you are likely to get two answers. So let's solve on. Now first and foremost, we all know that there's an invisible one here. So since there's an invisible one there, we're going to multiply 1 times 6. This 1 times this 6 over here. So you know that 1 times 6 is what? 1 times 6 is still 6. And the factors of 6 are the factors of 6 are 1, 2, 3 and 6. So we're looking for the factor of 6 that will suit this particular equation. Now I believe all of you know that in quadratic equation we will make sure that when you multiply the factor that you have gotten for 6, it must give you 6, and then when you plus or subtract the factors, it must still give you this number that is here, which is plus 5. So in that case, let's look for what will suit, or the factor that will suit the equation. So going back to the factors of 6, you can see that if we should multiply 1 times 6, it will still give us 6. But what about 1 plus 6? Will it give us 5? No. 1 minus 6, will it give us 5? No. 6 minus 1 would definitely give us 5. But if we should say 6 times minus 1, that will give us minus 6, and we don't need minus 6. Instead, we need a positive 6, because what we have here is a positive 6. So in that case, we are going to take 2 and 3. So 2 and 3 are our factor. So our factor is what? 2 and 3. Because 2 times 3 is 6. And at the same time, 2 plus 3 is 5. So that is the reason why this particular factor will suit the equation. So mind you, we have a positive 2 and a positive 3. So to get your final answer now, I'm just trying to explain it. That is the reason why it's long. But the other question will solve it without a long explanation. So let's get back to where our answer is supposed to be. So you know that our answer is positive 2 and positive 3. But since you are taking it to the other side of the equal to, our answer will now be what? X is equal to negative 2 and x is equal to what? Negative 3. And that is our answer. So let's solve for the other one. 2x squared plus 6 minus 2x squared plus x minus 6 is equal to 0. So let's solve the other one. 2x squared plus x minus 6 equals to 0. In less than few seconds, let's see how to get the answer. Equals to 0. Now, first and foremost, we do 2 times minus 6, and 2 times minus 6 is no other but minus 12. And the factor of 12 that will suit a positive one here, because it's an invisible one here. So the factor of minus 12 that will suit positive 1 there is going to be what? No other but a positive 4 and a negative 3. So positive 4 multiplied by negative 3 will give you negative 12. And positive 4 minus plus negative 3 will give us what? Will give us a positive 1. So in that case, let us write, so in that case, x now equals to something, or x will be equals to the other one, just like the way our quadratic equation is. So what will be the first answer? Since this is positive 4, we're going to change it to negative 4, so it's going to be minus 4. Then, since this is negative 3, we'll change it to positive 3, so it's going to be plus 3. But that's not the final answer. We have what? The coefficient of x squared here, which is what? 2. So we're going to divide the answers by the coefficient of x squared, which is 2. And that brings you to the final answer. So in that case, x will be no other but minus 2, or x will be what? 3 over 2. And that's your final answer. So I want you guys to try these questions. And make sure you write your answer in the comment section. So try this. Try x squared plus 7x using the first method, plus 7x plus 12 equals to 0. And also try 6x squared minus 1x minus 35. So that is it. So do well to subscribe to this channel, please.